Hello and welcome back to Stop and Go F1 for this, something a little bit new. Hopefully the start of a brand new series here on the channel. We're calling it the Stop and Go F1 Wednesday Fun Club. A very catchy title where every Wednesday we'll be doing some kind of Formula 1 quiz so I can prove myself to you the viewer that I am the best at F1 knowledge based things. And that's why you should like and subscribe. And now, because it is the Italian Grand Prix this weekend, I have chosen to do this quiz here, where I will attempt to name every Italian Grand Prix winner from 1950 all the way to last year, 2024. Now, the Italian Grand Prix is one of only 2 Grand Prix to be on every single season of Formula 1, so there's a lot of people to get through on this. I have 15 minutes to get all 75 winners. This quiz, by the way, is on a website called Sporkle. Is that how you pronounce it? Not too sure, but whenever I've done stuff like this before, all the comments just go, what website is it? So that's the website that it is. If there's a specific quiz that you think you'd like to see me do, or maybe you could make the quiz yourself and send it to me, and I will give it a go on the old Fun Club, as long as it will prove my superior knowledge. With that being said, let's begin. Right, here we go. So here's the plan. I'm going to start with last year, which is Charles Leclerc. So that's in there right away. 2023 was Max Verstappen. 2021 was Daniel Ricciardo. 2020 was Pierre Gasly. 2018, let's see, it says here, it tells us the name, sorry, the date and the name of the constructor. So it was a Mercedes car, so let's just go with Hamilton, because even if it's not that, he would have won some. He has won some there. So 2016 Mercedes, not Hamilton, so that must be Nico Rosberg. Going to 2013 in the Red Bull, so that must be Sebastian Vettel. 2010 Ferrari, you've got to think is Alonso, and it is. 2009 in the Brawn, you may think Jenson Button, but no, you would be wrong. It is Rubens Barrichello, and this is when an issue will arise. My inability to spell. Oh no, this will slow me down. I'm gonna have to, oh god, I'm gonna have to do a Google. Rubens Barrichello. I'm gonna copy and paste the name. I'm gonna have to do this a few times, 'cause especially if there's French names. That's my weakness, as well as like the 1970s. Right, 2006 Ferrari got to be Michael Schumacher. That's cleared a few of us there. Okay, 2005 in the McLaren. I'm gonna go for Kimi Räikkönen. I don't know if maybe I've spelt that wrong or the answer's wrong. Let's go Montoya. It is Montoya. Okay, so Montoya was there. Right, so we've done all the way there. Jordan in 1999 must be Heinz-Harald Frentzen. I can't spell! Oh my god. Heinz-Harald Frentzen. No, not F1 wins. I just want his name. Frentzen. Yes, it is. Okay. 97 in a McLaren. It could be David Coulthard. It could be Mika Häkkinen. I'm going to go for Häkkinen. Oh my god. Häkkinen? Oh, let's just try Coulthard. It was David Coulthard. Right, 95 in the Benetton. It's not Michael Schumacher. So, is it Johnny Herbert that year? Yes, it is. Okay, so 94, Williams. It's got to be Damon Hill. There we go. That's also given us Graham Hill in 62 and Phil Hill in 60 and 61, so that's good. 92, McLaren, so I'm going to go for Senna. Okay, yeah, we're in there. So 91, Williams will be Nigel Mansell. 89, McLaren will be Alain Prost. 88, Ferrari, Gerhard Berger? Yes, okay. 87, Williams is Piquet. 84 McLaren will be Niki Lauda. 82 in the Renault will be Rene Arnoux. Yes. 1979 in a Ferrari will either be Jody Scheckter or Gilles Villeneuve. I'm going to go for Gilles Villeneuve. Now that just could be an incorrect spelling. No, so it must be Jody Scheckter. Okay. 1977 in a Lotus. Oh, God. Mario Andretti. Yes, okay. 1976 in a March. Oh, dear. I can't think of anyone who actually drove a March. I'll come back to that. 1975 Ferrari. Well, you'd think that'd be Lauda, but we've already put Lauda in. Who was in the other Ferrari in 1975? Clay Regazzoni? It is Clay Regazzoni, okay. 1974 Lotus, I'm gonna guess Fittipaldi. Okay, that was 72. Lotus, 1973, 1974. Ronnie Peterson? Yes, and that was the March as well. Okay, there we go. You get lucky sometimes. BRM, 1971. God, I thought BRM had kind of fallen off by 1971. I have no idea who was in BRM in that year. I'm going to skip that and come back to it. Matra. Oh, would that be Jackie Stewart? Oh, bloody hell, that's some awful spelling there. Jackie Stewart. Okay, so that's a couple more there. 1968 McLaren. Oh my god, I mean, that could be Bruce McLaren. It's not, but it could have been. 1968 in a McLaren. Oh god. No idea. 1967 in a Honda will be Dan Gurney. No? Okay, that's surprising. Let's get rid of that then. 1966 in a Ferrari will be John Surtees. John Surtees was a Honda one as well. Okay. Oh, that was 64. It wasn't 66. So was that Bandini then? Lorenzo Bandini? No. Okay. Wonderful. 1963 in a Lotus. That's got to be Jim Clark. Okay. 1959 in the Cooper will be Jack Brabham. It's not Jack Brabham. Van Wall, Sterling Moss. Sterling Moss in the Cooper as well. Okay. 58. Oh my god, I have no idea who that 58 one is then. Okay, Mercedes, Maseratis, Ferrari. Let's just go with Fangio. He's got to have won it somewhere. There we go. The Ferrari, let's go for Alberto Ascari. And Alfa Romeo, let's go for Farina. There we go. So we've got 71 out of 75 so far. Pretty good. So we're missing 1971, 1968, 1966, and 1958. So, BRM 1971. See, I've done a lot of BRM stuff because I did the Graham Hill thing. And Graham Hill was in BRM, but not in 1971. He'd left long before then, I think. I'm pretty sure he had left in 1968. But I have no idea who was in there in 1971. McLaren in 1968 could be anyone. Now, Ferrari 1966. I know who it is, but I do not know their name. So I remember that I'm pretty sure it was an Italian driver for Ferrari on his debut won the Italian Grand Prix. I will never in a million years remember his name, but I think that's the guy who won it in 1966. Oh, God. Let's just think some more. Van Wall. God, who was in that Sterling Moss era? Mike Hawthorne? But I don't think he didn't drive for Van Wall. Sterling Moss. Who did Sterling Moss face? That's a tough one. Let's just try Hawthorne, see if anyone comes up. No, I didn't think it would. Okay, 6 minutes to go. Who drove for McLaren? Okay, just think of drivers of the 60s. John Surtees, we've got him. Jackie Stewart. Innes Ireland? Ireland. Oh, I've done a screenshot by accident. There we go. No, it's not. Oh, this is tough. Who drove for any of these teams? Who was an early McLaren driver that wasn't Bruce McLaren? I think Denny Hulme went to McLaren. That wouldn't have been in 68. Let's try it. Denny Hulme. Oh, it is Denny Hulme. Okay. I thought... Okay, when did he win the title then? That was... Okay, that must have been 63 or 64. Okay. So, Denny Hulme. Right. BRM. Come on. Who was in BRM? Probably someone British. 1970s. British driver. Wasn't James Hunt. Who was around in the 70s? Let's try like an Alan Jones. It wasn't him. I knew it wasn't him. Thierry Boutson. No. Jacques Lafitte. No. I could be spelling all these names wrong. This isn't fun. This is supposed to be the fun club. I'm actually having a bad time. Preferred it when I was getting them all right. God. Who drove for Van Wall? I only know that Moss drove for Van Wall. God, come on. I'm never gonna get these. If you have fond memories of the 1958 Italian Grand Prix, please let me know what they are. Also, whilst I'm here, because I'm not going to get these ones, I don't think, but I thought I'd just give you some trivia of things that I do know to demonstrate my great knowledge. Now, all of these races took place at Monza, apart from one. This one here, I think. 1981, which Alain Prost won in the Renault. I believe that took place at Imola, and it was, or maybe it was the 1981. It was either 1980 or 1981. I'm not going to Google it because that'll be cheating. But one of these two took place at Imola, and it's the only time the Italian Grand Prix was not at Monza. There's your fun fact for the day. I hope to think of more fun facts, because I'm never going to get this one. That 66 one, I'm pretty sure it's that guy who won on debut for Ferrari and then never won again. Can't remember his name. It's gone. Van Wall, I only know Sterling Moss drove for Van Wall. BRM in the 70s, I mean, come on now. See, there's certain teams that in my mind, they only exist in certain times. Like Brabham, for me, exist in the mid-60s and the early 80s, and all the way through the 70s. They might as well have not been there because I have no idea what goes on. BRM is one where they exist in the 60s, then we get to the 70s and they might as well have stopped existing because I have no idea what they're doing. Who is an old man who drove? John Watson. He was old, not old enough. Come on, gotta think of really old men. Carlos Reutemann. There's no way that is spelled correctly. Let's do a Google to make sure we get it spelled right, because if it is Carlos Reutemann, I'll be really upset. Carlos Reutemann. It was not Carlos Reutemann. Okay, 1958. Come on. Right, so I'm trying to access the Mind Palace. I've got 1 minute 20 left. So, going off the knowledge of things that I definitely know. Graham Hill joins the F1 grid in 1960. Who is there? Phil Hill is there, we know that for sure. Sterling Moss is there, we know that for sure. Who else was there? Oh no. Okay. Oh, no, it's gone. Okay, come on, it can't be a big name. 1950 World Champions. Come on, Mike Hawthorne, Stevie Farina, Manuel Fangio, Alberto Ascari. No, I think I'm going to have to just wait it out. I mean, I'm pretty happy with 72 out of 75. I think it's a respectable score. It could have been better, obviously. But we're going to go now with those 3 missing. I think that was pretty good. Here we go. It's over, everyone. So, we had Tony Brooks in Vanwall. Never would have got that. Ludovico Scarfiotti in Ferrari, and then Peter Geffen. Peter Geffen is an old British man. I knew it was an old British man. Oh my goodness, Peter Geffen. Now let me just double check with this fella here, because I am pretty sure he is the one. Wins on the debut, never wins again. Italian, so you see he was Italian. Complete Formula 1 results. Oh, maybe I got that one wrong then. Oh, it was not his debut, but that was his 1 win there. Although, this is a bit all over the place, whatever's going on here. There you go, Italian fella winning for Ferrari at the Italian Grand Prix. Great moment. A good thing about these quiz, so there you go, it says boom goes the dynamite, which is pretty, that's pretty good for my ego there. You can look at quiz stats and see which ones were the people that they always get missed. So Lewis Hamilton, most popular answer. And is it the 3 that we missed? Yes, they are the most common. How are 64.9% of people getting Ludovico Scarfiotti? 64.9% of people are bloody cheating, I'll tell you that. My goodness. Well, there you go. That was the Italian Grand Prix winners quiz. I've just got rid of my score by accident. And there you go, it's back. 72 out of 75. If you knew better than I did, let me know. I'm sure you did.